Can your permanent makeup business grow without social media? The way the world is changing? Let's find out. This one's dedicated to all of the women in our industry who are afraid of social media. I'm with you. So this year, I'm celebrating my 40th birthday and social media is my jam. My mom is celebrating her, am I allowed to say it? Should I say it? She gets a discount at the movie theaters, that's all I know. And she is so social media savvy. If she can do it, you can do it. My name is Sheila and this channel is all about outing how old my mom is and helping beauty entrepreneurs make more money in their salon, studios, and online. I believe that beauty industry professionals deserve respect and financial success. So, a small thing you can do to help me reach more people with this mission is to give this video a quick like and share it with somebody who you think might benefit. Doing anything you haven't done before is scary and uncomfortable. The fear of failure creeps in and it says, I'll embarrass myself, I'll say something stupid, people will laugh at me, I'll look awkward, I don't have a chance, I'm not gonna dance, make TikToks on Instagram or Reels, I can't compete with these younger girls that are more mobile and flexible. Their generation grew up on this technology, I'll never be able to keep up. Or even more sinister, I've tried posting on social media before and nothing happened, so why bother? Your brain will put you in a tailspin, coming up with every reason in the book why not to take action. Your brain is wired to keep you alive, not to make you happy. Think about that for a second. Your brain tells you that putting yourself out there on social media is risky, that you will die if you risk criticism, judgment, rejection, or ridicule. We are a social species. When we lived as tribal people, to be excluded from the group meant near certain death. That's not the world we live in anymore. We know you won't die. Maybe you'll feel like it when you read negative comments or, get trolled, but you won't. Trust me, last year I got canceled and I lived to tell the tale. You can literally get all of your groceries delivered, everything else you need ordered online, and never, ever, ever leave your house. I wouldn't recommend it, but you could, I'm just saying. Being separated from the group no longer means certain doom. Don't buy into the fear response telling you that social media is scary and you should avoid it at all costs because the comments. Mainstream media also demonizes social media, which feeds into this fear. Just watch The Social Dilemma on Netflix and you'll see how pervasive social media is made out to be. But I don't agree with that. Social media is so human. What we are seeing online is the expression of our humanity, the good, the bad, and the ugly. It's not social media. It's how we choose to use it and interact with each other online. It's us. Social media isn't inherently bad. It simply reveals who we truly are faster than we would reveal ourselves and our true intentions in face-to-face interactions. Any breakup where you're wondering, who the hell was I dating, can attest to how even the people you're closest to can keep up an appearance. For years, with social media, that mask comes off real quick. We see this. We see this happen in the comment section all the time. Just hop onto any beauty business permanent makeup Facebook group and read the comments. Or don't, because good vibes only, right? So Gary Vee talks about how in 30 years, social media will be as mundane as the beeper. When he was in high school, we were demonizing the beeper. Remember that? That people in 30 years are going to be wishing for simplicity, the simplicity of social media when everyone is putting on VR equipment and never leaving their homes. There are articles from the 1920s about how the radio is ruining children because they're now staying inside listening to the radio instead of going outside and playing baseball like they did in the 1880s. His message that people underestimate the human spirit to evolve with technology is so aligned with mine. The reality is, happiness equals growth and the continual pursuit of making positive changes to ourselves and the world around us. You might think, I wish I could go back to the good old days when I didn't have to post on Instagram, create content, make Instagram reels, and learn all this new technology. The good old days weren't that great because back then you were wishing for something else. Consider the idea that you are living the good old days right now because in 1 year, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, you'll be wishing you did more on social media when it was simpler. It was a simpler time. This is the simpler time right now. You will never have a better opportunity for growth than you do today. Right now, in this moment, it's so easy. Think about how different your business would be if you got into the habit of putting out massive amounts of content 5 years ago. Now run with that and start taking care of your future self and your future business by putting out massive amounts of content now. Who is going to improve faster? The artist who takes 4 clients per day or the artist who sees 4 clients in a month? There's an obvious winner, right? It's the artist with more practice that wins. This applies to your social media skills as well. You may be posting 4 times per month now and improving slowly, but if you want to get really good at it fast and more comfortable with it, you're gonna need practice and lots of it. You might not be very good at social media right now, but that doesn't mean that it's always going to be that way. It doesn't have to be. It's not optional anymore. The quicker you accept the reality that this is how the world is changing and you must change along with it, the faster you'll start seeing positive results in your business and in your bank account.
Because of Pretty Rich Bosses, I managed to triple my income despite being closed by the government for 11 months.
I set my goal of double my monthly income. And in that month that I set double my monthly income, I actually did 3 times my previous month's income, which was amazing to me. And it was double digits, which I had never got to double digits in a month.
I got everything that I needed out of PRB and more.
And I'm one person, I'm not even employing people yet. So if I can get to double digits on my own with services only, not even a course yet, anybody can.
And I'm a lot happier and I avoided so many mistakes that I would have made or like choices that I would have thought were the right choices that would have burdened me even more.
So before Pretty Rich Bosses, my business was at a point where it really needed to move. It needed to pivot. And I needed guidance on that because I could see a lot of opportunity before me, but I didn't have the systems in place. I didn't have the right advice. And I needed help with direction on what steps to take in what order to get me to where I wanted to be.
I don't want to say I was depressed, but I was so overworked. I was, for what I was doing and what I could be doing, I was underpaid and it was a mess. And if I didn't have a coach and if I didn't have PRB and if I didn't have you, I can't believe that I would still be stuck in that same rut because I wouldn't have the push and the help that I got with PRB.
It showed me how to get out on social media. Now, I already was okay with getting out, but I didn't know the type of content to put out. So I was kind of just talking all the time about whatever. And this gave me like a zeroed in focus of say this in a way that still promotes your business, but is authentic about who you are.
And it's just the knowledge of how to get more clients. So I have a constant waiting list. And also the way I run my business means that I can be more profitable. I can fit more people in. I've had advice on how to run things just differently that has just completely changed my business.
Let's talk about consumer behavior and where your ideal client is right now. Right now, she's probably either at work or chilling at home. So what's your plan? Are you going to go knock on every door and hand out business cards? Are you gonna show up at her workplace and pitch her on all the benefits of microblading? Or are you gonna catch her eye while she's scrolling through social media day after day for hours and hours each day? She's always there. Facebook has over 2 billion monthly active users that spend an average of 19.5 hours per month on Facebook. Instagram has over 1.1 billion users with 500 plus million that are active every day, spending an average of 10.3 hours per month scrolling through the app. And let's not forget about YouTube, where you are this very instant. The #1 app 81% of consumers say they use, spending an average of 23.2 hours per month on YouTube, more than Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter, with over 2 billion users worldwide. YouTube accounts for a whopping 25% of total worldwide mobile traffic by volume, with a wide range of users from Gen Z all the way to baby boomers. Fun fact. Is it fun? It's actually not very fun. Painful fact. Okay. I spent $35,000 on cable TV advertising. My commercial was playing on Bravo, E, VH1, Lifetime, all of these major media outlets, and I thought this was going to blow up my business. I thought this would be the game changer. Wanna know what really happened? And this is embarrassing. I got maybe like 1 or 2 calls. You do the math, $35,000 of ad spend for 1 or 2 clients. I lost a lot of money, and that was 10 years ago, before when social media was very new and people weren't spending nearly as much time on it as they are now. Not to mention all of the new streaming apps like Netflix, Hulu, Disney, that have taken people away actually from TV and onto online streaming apps. Flash forward to now, I run 2 multiple 7-figure businesses using social media as my main source of lead generation. This is all organic, you guys. I am taking north of $500,000 revenue per month using this free app. Let that sink in. So what now? You can no longer deny that social media is the #1 way to grow your business in this age. The days of radio, TV, print, and advertising are gone. I'll give you one piece of advice that will save you hours of fussing and emotional turmoil over social media marketing, which is you are not for everybody. That's it. When you're showing up as your authentic, flawed self, sharing your ideas and opinions openly, living in alignment with your beliefs and values, and translating that online, you are going to encounter people that do not agree with you. You're going to encounter criticism and opinions that oppose yours. Once you're able to accept that, you don't have to approve of it, but once you're able to accept that and keep showing up anyway, you become unstoppable, and you attract the people who are aligned with your beliefs and values. And tell you what, those are the people you want to do business with. Those are the clients you want to spend hours of your day within the studio. Those are the business owners that you want to collaborate with. Acceptance will empower you and set you free of debilitating self-doubt. Let's be realistic. What's stopping you isn't the criticism of others. It's the criticism that you dish out to yourself that stops you from even posting in the first place. You don't even give people the chance to critique you because you don't even show up. You critique yourself for them, and that is fundamentally skewed. Why not instead create the thing, put yourself out there, and let your community decide? You're not a mind reader. You can't think or feel for your audience, so let them think and feel for themselves. And remember, right? What other people think about you is none of their business, and you are not responsible for the version of you they create in their mind. You are responsible for your thoughts and your actions alone. So what's it gonna be, Beauty Boss? Who are you? What do you do? What do you stand for? And what results do you want to see in your business? Own that shit. Stand in truth and show up on social media. You're not doing yourself or anybody else any favors by staying hidden. So my best advice to you when you're learning how to show up and build an audience online is this. Direct it to one person. Dedicate it to that one person you can help, just like I'm doing right now. And think about her. Say, hey friend, checking in on you. Talk as if you're on FaceTime with a friend. Use yourself 10 years ago as a muse. Start there. It's easier. You never know. Your story just might become someone else's survival guide. If this resonated with you, I want to know. If it did, leave me some love in the comments. Let me know what your biggest takeaway was. You know, your engagement makes such a difference to me, and it really helps the algorithm so that this message of self-love can reach more people. If you need extra help with social media, guess what? My bestie and I, Shay Danielle, created a full 365 days of done-for-you Instagram posts with captions that you can customize to fit your branding and your unique voice. I will include that link in the description box. It's so affordable, or just go to beautysocial365.com. It might be the solution that you're looking for to keep you more consistent. So if you like this, let me know. Hit that subscribe button and hit the bell to be notified every time a new post comes out. Before you leave, check out this video called Unstuck Yourself if you're feeling stuck in your business or if you're feeling indecisive about anything. And this one about the dangers of pre-booking. What? There's dangers? Yes, there are. I'll see you in the next video.